My name is Sister Amarech, Lefamo. I entered the Missionary Sisters of Sacred Heart of Jesus in 2001.
Tell us how you came to meet the MSCs and why you entered the Institute of the Missionary Sisters of the Sacred Heart of Jesus.
I came to know Missionary Sisters. I heard that the Missionary Sisters were in Dubo, where our congregation is. And normally in my parish, when we want to join the sisters, the congregation, we ask our parish priest. And by hearing that the sisters are there in Dubo, I asked my parish priest, please ask for me, the Missionary Sisters of Sacred Heart. I want to join that congregation. And he was agree with me, and he asked them. Then Missionary Sisters of Sacred Heart of Jesus, two sisters came to my parish, and I went to my parish also, and I met them, and we spoke why I want and what was their congregation's name, and they told me, and I was agree, and they invited me to come and see. So after that, I went to come and see, and I stayed for 2 weeks there. Then I came back to my family and asked permission for my dad, and he let me to join. And he said, if you are interested to join, this is your life, go and join and try to live the life that you want. So I went and I remained there until today. And why I entered the congregation is, before, when I see sisters, I love to become a sister. But I don't know much about being sister means what. But only I love to join the congregation. And after joining, leaving, I understood what is becoming a sister and what it is. So I understood that it is service, to serve the people, to live according to the will of God. And after that, I understood and I followed until today. I'm happy to follow Jesus and to serve God's people in my vocation.
Please give us a brief history of what positions and locations in the world you lived and worked.
Oh, okay. Being missionary sister, I lived in several places. For example, I started my congregation life in Ethiopia. After becoming a sister, the first I went is to Spain for a meeting, to have meeting about vocation formation. And I didn't stay long. I think like 2 weeks like that. And then after, as a mission, I went to England for 2 years. I worked there with a school, like a helper teacher in primary school. I worked, and then I came from there. I went to Southland for 8 months. Also there, I worked as a helper teacher. And from there, I went to United States. In United States, I stayed for 4 years. I was studying education. I upgraded my education to primary school for 4 years. I did in New York, and I came back. Now I am opening new community in another vicariate, which is called Hosanna Vicariate, and Sadama Parish, Santa Anne Parish in Sadama. So this is my last mission that I'm starting, and I hope I will go ahead doing the will of God in this new community, a new vicariate.
When you first came into the Institute, what did you understand of the charism of Mother Cabrini?
I didn't understand the charism of Mother Cabrini, but I understood something, that is the Sacred Heart of Jesus. I have a devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus because when I was a student, I used to go every month, the first Friday, the Mass, that is for Sacred Heart of Jesus. And when I hear about the congregation that is named Sacred Heart of Jesus, I loved that. And I know that Sacred Heart of Jesus means love, service. And I joined that. After that, I heard about Mother Cabrini because Mother Cabrini is not known in our country. After the sisters arrive, we start to hear about Mother Cabrini. So when I hear about Mother Cabrini being in the congregation, she loved serving, following the heart of Jesus, bringing love of Jesus to the world. So what is my life is the same thing, that to bring the love of Jesus to the world after Mother Cabrini.
What has it been like to live and work in the community?
Living community means for me, it's like a school, that the place I learn, the place I share, the place I start my service, because when we live in the community, we came from several tradition, backgrounds, and we bring that together, we share that together, we learn from each other, and we bring the love that we have in community to others. When we go out, we go what we started in our community. So I'm happy to be living in community because I learn how to live, how to be tolerant with the people. Its community is not always easy to live because as we are different people, we have different characters, different backgrounds, different ideas. So when we are living in community, we try to combine that and to choose what is the best to live for personal life and for community life also.
How would you describe your current ministry?
My current ministry is something special because I lived in community, and as community, we are opening a new community, a new mission in different vicariates. So I got opportunity to do that. So I am with one of my company. We are starting new community, new mission. So I'm very happy. In this time, I am trying to learn about the atmosphere where we are going to be, where we are going to serve. And it is different that we lived, even though we are in the same Ethiopians, but we have several cultures, several tribes. So now we are going to different tribes that we are going to serve. So I need to inculturate myself in that new place, new atmosphere, new environment. So my current mission is learning, sharing, and inculturating myself with the community that I'm going to serve.
Reflecting back on your life as an MSC and bearer of the love of Christ, what have you found most fulfilling personally in your life?
I can say, since I joined the congregation, I never regret what I chose, what I'm living, what I did, because everything I see is fulfillment. That means not mean that everything is a piece of cake, but I can tolerate, I can live, I can cope with the people. So it gives me joy. I am happy in reflecting my background back what I started and I'm living until today. So there is joy, there is happiness, there is sometimes heavy time. Community is there to help me, to support me, and also I am there for community to receive, to bring everything together. And if I say my fulfillment is I worked with children, being a teacher of children, I have possibility to meet family, parents, children all together. So I can say I have many contact with parents, what the parents feel. When they come, they share their life, and they ask about their child. In that moment, I share many things about myself, about them, about their child. So I can say I touched many souls in my life, and many souls also touched me being missionary sister.
Thank you. How would you encourage any young person wanting to join the institution?
Oh, I can encourage by sharing my happiness being MSC sister. Because in MSC, we share the love of Jesus. We are ready to carry on the love of Jesus to the people. So everyone who wants to join the congregation is part of that, as I am part of that. So I encourage the person who wants to join, come, join us, see us, learn from us, and also we will learn from you. Here, the congregation is open for everybody, and it is the place to learn, to know, and to serve.
I know you have already answered this in our conversation, but please tell me in just a few sentences what it has meant to you to be part of the Missionary Sisters, to you personally.
Personally, being a part of a missionary sister means for me, I can say I am lucky being the daughter of Mother Cabrini. Mother Cabrini is a saint. My wish is to be a saint. Following her, I am sure I will be a saint. And following the Sacred Heart of Jesus, I learn how to be compassionate with the people who are marginalized. So that gives me to go ahead to carry on the love of Jesus in my life. So it gives me joy and happiness.
Is there anything else you'd like to share, just to talk about?
I think I shared many things. I can share again my joy, becoming sister, becoming a servant of God. As the gospel teaches me, I receive free and I am ready to give free. This is what my goal as a sister. I'm grateful for God for the gift of vocation in my life. So in my life, I'm ready to do whatever God's will is in my life. And also, I'm happy to be in this time to share what I am doing and what I am living. And especially for young girls who want to join, please join. This is the place we learn about life. And it is time to come and see for every person that and to listen the calling of God for every person. But I'm not saying not only MSC, wherever we are called, it's good to listen and to serve God as He wants. And one thing I wish and I pray for our congregation is for more vocation in the church also. And maybe everybody, girls, boys, join to serve God together with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sister.